Breaking news, and the chief correspondent is back. Must be big. What have you got?
Yes, Chelsea are getting close to signing a centre-back this month and also a midfielder or attacker if the right opportunity materialises. Now, Levi Colwill's recovery from that ACL injury is going very well, and the England centre-back remains a central part of Chelsea's long-term plans. But at the same time, Chelsea are cautiously optimistic that they'll be able to sign a new centre-back who's their preferred target this month, and talks have stepped up. One of their priority targets at centre-back is the Rennes 20-year-old defender Jeremy Jacquet, one of their main targets. Now, on the question of a new midfielder or attacker, I'm being told that Chelsea are working to see whether a summer 2026 target can be signed this month. And this is really significant because Chelsea have left the Champions League A slot free in their squad, so they can add another player to the squad this month. So Chelsea getting close to signing a centre-back. They're also in the market for a midfielder and or attacker. And there was everyone thinking that Chelsea were going to have a quiet window.
But there is one player that we can put on the radar of Chelsea fans, and his name is Jeremy Jacquet, 20-year-old, currently at Stade Rennes. And my understanding is that he is one of their main targets for centre-back. And Liam Rossini, who spent 18 months working in France, knows all of the best players in France outside of PSG. And of course, he would have been asked when he joined Chelsea, is there anyone you think we should be looking at? Is there anyone you think that actually there's a really good opportunity there because we can do it? And obviously that answer was Jeremy Jacquet. So one to keep an eye on, not necessarily for this window, but they are open to making signings if the right players are available at the right price.
In the end, it became clear that he wanted to move to Manchester City. But what that tells you is that Chelsea clearly aren't hugely happy with the wide forward options they have right now. They're perhaps not getting the goal threat, the numbers that they were expecting. Jamie Gittins and Alejandro Garnacho are only into their first few months at the football club, likewise with Esteval as well. And clearly these are three players with a lot of potential. But when you look at their wide forward options, Pedro Neto is probably the only player who's really excelled so far this season. Promising signs from Garnacho last night, scoring 2 goals. But signing a wide forward would feel like more of a summer focus unless one of those targets they have in line for the summer becomes available in January. Enzo Maresca spoke in the summer and spoke about the need to sign a central defender. The club didn't feel so, but Levi Colwill was ruled out very early on in this season for the majority, if not all of the season. Enzo Maresca's wish was not granted, so clearly there's going to be conversations ongoing right now looking at those defensive options that the club have, because, again, Dean Howson was a player they tried to sign in the summer, eventually went to Real Madrid. That could be an area of the pitch they look to strengthen in. Romeo Lavia, he just can't catch a break. He's injured so often. Such a talented player, but it does mean that they're still light on options in the centre of the park, though they still have 2 of the most expensive central midfielders in world football. But that could be another area they'll explore in the summer. Yes, he'll be assessing the squad, but I'm fairly sure a lot of the decision when it comes to transfers will be taken out of his hands.